Austraeoh by Imploding Colon, read by Deathlight, Chapter 170, Destination. So, let me get this straight. Stu spoke back from where he trotted beside Sam, Rose, and Swirls along the subterranean wreckage. That of a different molds you called seasons? And every year, it's a job of Pegasa and other ponies to wrap up winter so the skies would be clear and the land to be warm again? It was all about the group effort. Remember what I said with a smooth smile. She and Ember Speak took up the rear of the tiny procession, stumbling beneath the gray cavernous ceiling above. Still, I did a great deal of ushering around the southern birds, but hey, who gives a flying feather, am I right? Swirls giggled lightly. Ember Speak was smiling. That's just so remarkable. Green grass, dewy fields, a forest that grows on its own? Down in Sanctuary, we have to maintain our own garden. The elders of the council say that is not a normal formation, but we manage to grow the vegetation through sheer Sylvadelian persistence. It's difficult to grasp the idea of green things growing on their own. Trees are boring, it's ponies that are awesome. What you guys are doing here, I only know so little, but I'd already say that's a group effort that puts any winter app up in Equestria to shame. There's only one part I'm hung up on. Those dragons where you come from? Yes. And they're not trying to devour all ponies? Nope, not the last time I checked. Are they toothless or something? What's up with that? Dragons and equestrian ponies have lived together peacefully since, forever. I never really had to try to explain it to any pony before. That's just the way things are where I come from. I even knew a baby dragon whom one of my friends kept around as a librarian assistant. Swirls nearly choked on the implications of the thoughts. A dragon? Touching books? Walking around a library? Well, he waddled more than he walked, I guess. I'm not sure if he grew his wings at this point or not. It's a good thing he hasn't. Sam Rose grunted. It would do the world a fair service if the nearest guards pony dismembered them once the whelpling's appendages sprouted. Rainbow frowned at him. Now that's not frickin' fair! A lot of things aren't fair. He ascended up a cleft of rock. Swirl sighed as she followed up after Her Majesty. She glanced back and gave the prismatic main visitor a smile. I'm guessing it's because you have alicorns living in your kingdom. Huh? Rainbow Dash made a face. On account of how much peace and prosperity you've enjoyed, even with dragons in your midst. Yeah, I guess I've been lucky. I heard that alicorns are older than time itself. I'd really love to speak with one someday. I wonder what things they'd tell me that even the council doesn't know. Rainbow Dash glanced up at the dim gray sky as they broke the upper surface of ruined Sylvadel. I'm still hoping that can be arranged. Shh! Samrose hissed, holding up a hoof. He crouched low at the very edge of the entrance to the upper world. Every pony, stay low. The others followed suit, as did Rainbow, fidgeting. I don't understand, Stu uttered, leaning towards Sam's armed form. The southeast entrance to Sanctuary just up ahead. We're almost home free. I know that. Sam muttered, squinting his hard-green eyes at the centered landscape. I have a feeling that something else knows too. Swirls craned her neck. What do you see, Your Majesty? Sam pointed forward. There, upon the Pale Ridge, about 24 feet before where the concealed entrance should be. The group looked and looked until their eyes caught what Sam Rose's expert gaze had spotted moments before. A single pony was sitting on his haunches, staring at the smoggy sky. Who is that? Doesn't look like any of us. Another Pegasus? Rainbow Dash shook her head, gulping, then uttered. I came alone, guys. It must be one of yours. I recognize each and every one of my subjects. Samuro said coldly. This pony is a stranger. Then what are we looking at exactly? Stu remarked. Swirls leaned into him, trembling, and he wrapped a forelimb around her figure. There's only one way to find out. There's another 2 days trek to the east entrance, and we haven't got the food to last the journey. Sam looked around until he found a pebble lying amongst the rubble. Grabbing it in the crook of his hoof, he shot up, jerked his body forward, and tossed the projectile at the equine figure. The rock flew true, whistled through the air, and struck dead center in the pony's hide. The skin of the equine promptly fell apart into a cluster of straw wooden flakes. Swirls gasped, and Speak murmured, "Dummy, guys?" Umudash's wings twitched. Sam rose, looked up at the sky, his brow furrowed. Reaching back into the sheath of his golden armor, he shouted, "Every pony, spread out!" Thunder and screams resounded as 3 sets of iron-hard talons slammed down into the fractured slabs, followed by breath and flame.